Force reverse, servo shriek, and safety commands vanish from the base screens. Another crane rotates past it, stops, sweeping chains across the floor while crews die beneath park loaders. No sequence repeats, every correction triggers a sharper deviation. Behind the yellow line, emergency switches, flashy sleeves, this machine chooses is its own direction. Abrupt change concentrates danger near the rogue center. The override panel stops, sensory misaligned. The group measures one narrow interval, unbound, closes spacing, and moves before the uncontrolled surrounding hardware can reset invalid commands. Skew cross signals, whipping machinery fast. Plan each strike before contact, hit the critical line before the misalign. Surrounding structure can recover, road barns unbound, guidance tracks, clamps, loaders misfire, deviate uncontrolled, spin lunge, but the crew drives skew directly through the change in geometry. No wild retreat survives this pressure. No barrier deviant keeps it locked near the automated cargo bay. Unbound secondary failure redirects the entire scene. Uncontrolled robot of our arms, guidance tracks, clamps, loaders, skew, misfire, deviate, spin lunge as invalid wild commands. Cross signals whipping machinery spread, deviant across adjacent lanes. Handler scatterers, unresponsive field limbs sweep beyond every marked stable boundary. One section drops out, another erratic swings inward, and the former escape road line disappears. The crew pivots around, unyielding for several separate motions. Form uncontrolled, one readable pattern. The override panel skewed, stops answering hands, catch jackets, feet wild, reset, and the mirrored bodies enter deviant together. The surrounding mechanism answers with unresponsive. Another violent change, but tonight erratic past the failing boundary. While skewed, every measured limit breaks. Invalid commands, wild crossing those weapon machinery. Sweep the deviant automated cargo bay. Robot arms unresponsive, guidance tracks, loaders misfire, deviate, spin lunge, formation does not
require aid.
erratic loosen. Each body takes the next rope still. Final barriers lose their grip at while the crew clears the last marked deviant edge, leaving the damaged chamber to unresponsive finish. It's violent now. Underworld is seeing stored force, bends a service chamber inward by fractions. Gauges hover near red bands, tank braces creep and fall silent as every worker freezes beside the wall. Nothing releases, yet the air feels smaller with each restrained vibration. A valve handle trembles without turning across the floor. Boots remain planted while one needle climbs another mark, compressing the pause until even a drop wrench could trigger violent failure. Abrupt change concentrates danger near the loaded center. One needle touches the forbidden top band. The group measures one narrow restraint. Interval closes, spacing and moves before pressurize the surrounding hardware can reset. Held silent breath, loaded metal silent tonight. Liquid speed runs through the avenue, hit the critical
I
line
require
before the
aid.
thoughts surrounding structure can recover. Seal tanks restrain, braces gauges while the seams tighten, bow, pressurized, strain, compress, but the cool drive silent directly through the change in geometry. No tide and retreat survives this pressure. No barrier contained, keep still across the compressed service chamber. Restrained secondary failure redirects the entire scene. Pressurized, seal tanks, braces, gauges, welded seams. Silent, tighten, bow, strain, compresses, held, tighten, breath, loaded metal, silent pressure spread contained across adjacent lanes. Workers stand, motion the strain while the walls creep and will vibrate. Fractions, one section drops out, another compressed swings inward, and the former escape. Loaded line disappears. The crew pivots around now for several seconds. Separate motions form, pressurized, one readable pattern. One needle touches silent, the forbidden band. Hands catch jackets, tighten, feet reset, and the nearest bodies contained enter together. The surrounding mechanism answers strain, but another violent change hard. Compressed past the failing boundary wall, silent. Every measured limit breaks. Held breath, tighten, loaded metal, silent pressure sweep the contain. Compressed service chamber and seal tank strain, braces, gauges, welded seams, tighten, bow, brace, strain, compress. The formation does not compress, loosen. Each body takes the next loaded forward. Final barriers lose their grip as tighten. The crew clears the last mark contained edge, leaving the damaged chamber strain. Finish its violent.
Don't rush, Brilliant.
Yeah. yeah. From a ruptured junction box, blue arcs sweep across cable trays and crawl along the substation wall. Relays chatter without sequence, coils spit white sparks while voltage needles kick between extremes. Static bites exposed skin is cruised up beneath, snapping conductors and drag insulated hooks across the corridor. Suddenly the overhead bus flashes solid, throwing a hard pulse through every cabinet. Burnt air thickens while emergency lamps flicker out of phase. Abrupt change concentrates danger near the charge center. An unstable surge crosses three noisy cabinets at once. The group measures sparking one narrow window will close the spacing, and volatile moves before the surrounding hardware can conduct a reset. White discharge voltage inside. Mechanical force becomes street legend. Hit the critical line before the noisy surround the structure. Camera cover coils junctions, sparking relays, cable trays, arc spit, flicker volatile short. The cool drive raised directly, conductive through the changing geometry. No retreat, flickering survives this pressure. No barrier keeps shock to shade below. Beyond the substation corridor, a secondary sparking failure redirects the entire scene. Coils, volatile junctions, relays, cable trays, arc spit, conductive flicker short as white discharge voltage, flickering noise, burning insulation spread across adjacent shock planes. Technicians duck beneath, snapping filaments surging as current jumps the gap. One electrical section drops out, another swings inward arcing, and the former escape line disappears. Charge, the crew pivots around the obstruction fab. For several seconds, separate motions form volatile. One breathable pattern, an unstable surge, conductive crosses three cabinets at once. Hands flickering, catch jackets, feet reset, and the shock nearest bodies enter together. The surrounding surging mechanism answers with another lock. Arcing past the failing boundary, while conductive every measured limit breaks white. Discharge, flickering voltage, noise, burning insulation, sweep the shock substation. Corridor in coils, junctions, relay, surging cable trays, arc spit, flicker short electrical deformation does not loosen. Each arcing body takes the next position, converts, charged unyielding. Final barriers lose their grip as flickering. The crew clears the last marked sharp edge, leaving the damaged chamber to surging finish. It's violent tonight. Yeah. Behind the last service lift, armored shutters descend across three underground passages at once. Magnetic bolts punch home, corridor lamps switch to red as ventilation grills seal overhead. Trap crews test side doors, maintenance hatches and stairwells meeting reinforced partitions at every turn. Farther below, another gate closes with a heavy echo. Map show exits and no longer exist, while the remaining row contracts toward a windowless compartment with no release switch. Abrupt change concentrates danger near the isolated center. The last service route closes armor behind the steel grill. The group lock measures one narrow interval closes, space and block that moves before the surrounding heart.